Today is time for a comparison between the FeiyuTech G6 for your action cam and the G6 Plus for all other cameras below 800 grams of weight. Both gimbals are available on Amazon in the range of about 150 to 250 bucks. A case is provided with both gimbals to protect them during transportation and to prevent any kind of scratches. One big advantage is that you have a 5000 mAh rechargeable battery included. If you need a spare one, buy one. With the package of the G6 comes an action cam mounting, a micro USB cable to charge the gimbal and a micro USB to USB-C cable to charge the GoPro via the gimbal battery. There's a bit more with the G6 Plus. Some mounting screws, a micro USB cable for charging, an action cam so as a smartphone mounting. Sweet! I hope that you can see that from your home screen that both devices feel great in terms of build quality. Here's a size comparison between these two. There's a tripod mount on each gimbal at the side and one at the bottom. A small display at the front lets you see all the adjustments you make using the function buttons around the gimbal. For example, by tapping twice on the function button, you can recenter the gimbal, and by tapping 3 times, you can go into selfie mode. For all settings, make sure to read the user manual. A thumb controller on each gimbal helps you to make smooth tilt inputs. With the FeiyuTech app, you may adjust the speed of the movement. Using the app in combination with your smartphone allows you to make firmware updates and to control the gimbal from a distance of approximately 30 feet. The entire construction is set up within a few seconds. Use the provided action cam bracket to attach the camera to the gimbal. Make sure not to block the USB-C port, otherwise you can't control or charge the camera with the cables provided. You can attach cameras up to 800 grams on the G6 Plus with the provided screws. If you like to use your smartphone instead, that's possible with the extra smartphone holder with phones up to the size of an iPhone 8 Plus. Make sure to balance both gimbals before using them. It will save you a lot of battery life since the motors don't need to work too hard. There are tons of videos on YouTube on how to do that. After you have successfully connected the camera like the GoPro with your gimbal, you can start or stop a clip using the record button from the G6 or G6 Plus. My brother and I went to Frankfurt to give you some great examples. On the lower left side are all relevant specs. Make sure to post a comment below if you have any further questions. We also came to the idea to compare the DJI Osmo Pocket with the G6 using the GoPro Hero 5. Here are a couple scenes. By the way, which one does a better job in your opinion? Of course, this is about stabilization and not primarily about video quality. As usual, we come to the existing question, which gimbal should you buy or not? Both devices are very valuable. You have a splash protection, perfect for vloggers who like to travel and do not want to worry about the equipment. In terms of operation, you should definitely read the user manual, because pressing the whole combination of buttons does not make things easy for everyone. The G6 will be needed if you use an action cam only. If you have an action cam, a smartphone and a compact camera, you should get the G6 Plus, because you can use all kinds of cameras through the included adapters. The price-performance ratio is definitely unbeatable. We were using both gimbals for more than 5 hours in cold weather without having any issues with the batteries. The app could be a bit more user-friendly. For example, with the video tutorials on how to connect any existing device exactly. Since it's just software, we hope for a speedy update. Which gimbal do you like more? I'm curious, there's enough space under this video. Now a short clip filmed with the iPhone 8 Plus. Thanks to FeiyuTech for both devices and a thank you for your attention. As always, you will find the link to all used products in the video description below.
Für Vlogs ist es nahezu perfekt. Das Bild ist immer stabil, klar. Gehe ich mal ein bisschen höher und tiefer, aber an sich bleibt es stabil und ich kann währenddessen beide eine Hand frei habe, kann ich immer noch mit der anderen sagen, ja okay, ich will jetzt kurz mal ein bisschen von der Seite filmen, kurz mal noch nach unten gehen, so Selfie-Stick-Modus oder einfach kurz von unten quasi dann nach oben. Das ist alles nur mit einer Hand, die andere ist die ganze Zeit frei. Da hat man auf jeden Fall sehr viele Spielmöglichkeiten. Und ja, für Vlogs, also ich kann es mir auf jeden Fall für meine Australienreise, hier nochmal ein bisschen Eigenwerbung, vorstellen.